Yeah, so my generation pretty much sucks.
So there's a guy who obviously hates himself.
So today's boomers have a choice.
And he is making this video for NowThis.
They can either surrender and disavow boomerism in propaganda videos for NowThis,
He is basically blaming him and his entire generation for the way that things are in this country.
or die in the coming revolution. And we know what this man chose. You can basically see like the 20-something Antifa member that like NowThis employs basically standing behind the camera with a gun.
I would never take on the sins of the entire millennial generation just because I'm a millennial.
Like saying, read the script, boomer. Read the script.
Actually, I am not a millennial, so.
So, Chantal, name all 4 Beatles.
I'm not responsible for any of their trash.
Because of people like me, over 50, whites, especially men, pretty much every awful thing that's happened in the past 20 years happened.
The first thing he says when he's talking about his generation is mostly male, white.
I love how he just says like, everything that's happened is the fault of the people in charge when it's happened.
I mean, if we're talking about ideological failures, that really shouldn't matter at all.
Like, well, duh. It's like, of course it's their fault because 50-somethings are always the people who are in charge of a given society. They're the ones who are old enough to be like, have risen to the powers.
Despite us, Obama was elected. But in 2010, we kicked the Democrats out of the control of Congress. That meant Obama got nothing else substantial through Congress in his 6 remaining years in office.
It just reads like a sad suicide note. Despite us, Obama was elected. Obama! He's like thinking about his family, like the cameraman's got his like dog and he's gonna shoot the dog if he stops reading the script.
Of course, we elected Donald Trump, which meant 2 more Supreme Court justices picked by presidents that didn't even win the popular vote, bringing that total to 4 on this court.
That's why people voted for Trump. They wanted those Supreme Court justices.
Direct democracy kind of sucks. 51% of the people running everything is not a good way to run things.
The election happened, you lost.
It's the system's working fine, folks. It's been that way for a long time. Oh wait, I used the word folks. Politicians use it to sound like relatable.
And of course, if the 18 to 34-year-olds had voted in the same proportion as the 65-plussers, there would have been no Donald Trump.
If there would have been no Donald Trump, there would have been Hillary Clinton. We would have had 2 Supreme Court picks that would have ensured that Roe's stay on the books. I, for one, cannot live in an America where that's our future.
No children ripped from their parents' arms at the border.
Which was in place during Obama's administration.
Okay, if we didn't have illegal immigration, if we would have fixed our borders like 30 years ago, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
The pictures that they show in this video are from 2014.
No doubt we suck. But if you would only vote, then every sucky thing that we would do could be stopped.
I agree. I think everybody should vote. I think everyone should be an informed citizen. I think everybody should read the Constitution.
This is just sad. This is really just sad. The whole self-hating routine.
Yet they don't. And that's really not millennials' fault. That's just our population in general.
And then you just know, like, as soon as it fades to black, there was just a gunshot and the man was no more.
He's gone.